things have changed in a lot of different ways in Texas. It's not the same Republican Party that our daddies and mommies grew up with, right? It's not the same Republican Party that we ever knew before. It's not the same Republican Party that the Republican Party thought that they had, right? I mean, we literally have in the Republican Party today, especially in Texas, the inmates running the insane asylum. They really do. I mean, they are absolutely nuts. And the things that they are doing are things that is creating a whole bunch of grief with mainstream Republicans all across Texas and America, and a lot of mainstream Texans today, because they don't understand what these fools are up to. I mean, I was just reading that the candidates, figure this out, the candidates for lieutenant governor today, including the current lieutenant governor in the state of Texas, want to repeal the 17th Amendment to the United States Constitution. You know what that amendment says? It allows us to elect United States senators. Now, what sense does that make? What would anybody want to do that for? Why would you want to take the right of people to vote away? Well, because they're used to doing that. They understand that the only way they stay in power is if they take that fundamental right of Americans and Texans specifically away. And they're doing this all across America. Whether it's a voter ID bill that everybody knows is not necessary, that is clearly designed to discourage minorities from participating in the electoral process. Minorities, primarily elderly women and elderly Hispanic women and African Americans whose kids and grandkids are today fighting our wars for our freedom in Afghanistan and before and Iraq. So it's not a big thing for them to take away your right to elect a United States senator. This is the mentality of these people. Look at the way they are. Look at the way they behave. I mean, they behave badly. They really do. When have you ever seen that? They're willing to lie, cheat. Look what they did to Wendy during the filibuster. Just completely denied her ability to filibuster, breaking all the rules, and even tried to cheat on the time.
Yeah.
They even tried to cheat on the time. They got caught because I believe Senator Hinojosa took a picture of the clock, and the clock said that it was 12:03, and they moved the clock back and made it 11:57 to try to make people believe that that bill had passed. And they got caught with their pants down, and they had to sheepishly admit that they had been caught cheating. That's how they think. They're willing to cheat by denying your right to vote. They're willing to cheat by denying children the opportunity to have an education. Because they know that if you educate poor people, minorities, that you empower them, and they participate in the electoral process, and there's too many of them now, and they're going to take them out of office. I mean, these are some pretty radical things I'm telling you, but it's the truth.